This is Chris.
Hi.
Chris is a subscriber to my YouTube channel. Over the next 30 days, I'm gonna take him from a dropshipping noob to a dropshipping pro. Now Chris, you've built a store before, you've tried dropshipping.
So I've been testing a lot of different products over the last few months. I've tested a lot of different creatives, everything like that, but I haven't been able to become profitable.
This is like 99% of dropshippers. So in this video, over the next 30 days, we're gonna prove to you guys that it actually still works in 2024 by making you a pro dropshipper. And the best part about this video is I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is, meaning I'll fund the whole entire thing. Building a dropshipping store is not easy.
Facebook does not want to load.
Chris forgot to add reviews to the store.
We finally crossed $1 in sales.
However, it still works in 2024 if you're willing to put the work in. So my question to you is, are you willing to put the work in?
I'm ready, man.
Let's do it.
The journey from newbie to dropshipping pro begins now. Building a dropshipping store from scratch isn't easy. It takes careful product research, hours of work, and the ability to handle setbacks. Most people take months just to even get started. But if Chris can pull this off in just 31 days, I'll prove that anyone with the right guidance can do it too.
All right, so we'll do some product research here. As you know, this is one of the most important parts of the whole e-com journey. It's really overwhelming. I know it can be definitely overwhelming because there's like, you can sell whatever you want. We use Callow data because it's like one of the most organized tools out there, and you already know this, so it makes my job a lot easier here. But the thing is, as long as you're looking for like these three things, you're gonna find it a lot easier. So firstly, does it solve a problem? Second thing is, does it have a wow factor? So again, with this product, they're just headphones, right? So there is no wow factor, and this would be a waste of time. Thirdly, we look at margin, right? And we'll talk about margin a little bit more as we, get through the 30 days. But for now, just focus on products that actually solve a real problem. Like I know guys 5-6 years ago that was selling that product, and they're doing well. Stuff just comes into recirculation. That's why I said it's super important to realize like what angles sell, right? Weight loss, skincare, hair care, these things make money, right? So what's more important than actually being able to identify a winning product is being able to identify a winning creator. There you go, right? So we'll go through some of the content here. What I typically like to do when we're doing product research is like somewhat of a filtering process. First, we'll filter out maybe 4 to 5 products that we feel like cross off all the check marks. And then what we'll do is go through all the content for these 4 to 5 products and then pick the one which has like the most available content and just roll with that. We've been sitting here for, I want to say 20 minutes maybe, and we already have 11 possible products we can choose from. The reason why we were able to get so many products is one, it's a great tool. Callow data is super good, right? And two, these are all products that check off boxes that what we're looking for, right? So like problem solving, wow factor, and all that. Now it's a matter of content, right? Because the next filtering process is just content, finding which one has the best content. But what I prefer to do is just pull it up on my phone, right? It's so easy. So nothing too crazy, honestly. And since this is like a quicker test, we only have 30 days to do this. I'm not gonna do any other like competitor research. We're just gonna see which one has the most content and just roll with that. There's a decent amount of content, but it's just gonna be a lot harder to kind of crack this market, whereas there's better products out there. It's not a bad product. It's similar to some stuff I've scaled in the past, but the issue is they have market share. And I think you're seeing this now too. It's one of the big issues with product research. A lot of these guys already have market share. So it's hard for you to go in there and like infiltrate. Whereas someone who not making $1 million a month with the product is a lot easier to crack. So we're gonna cross that off.
One more.
Last one.
Final product.
I think this is the one we'll end up doing, to be honest. But liver cleanse and detox supplements. So this guy is only doing 162K a month, which is not a lot at all. But something tells me this might be the one. Might be the one. I'll have a call right now. I want you to just go through these products one more time go through the content on your own, see which one has the most aggressive content, the most like different styles of content, and the one that's like what we talked about, the least associated to like a monopoly brand. When I come back from the call, we'll pick one. Let's move forward with it.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah,
Good?
perfect.
I'll see you in like 30
Sounds
minutes.
good. All right, bet.
All right, Chris, what product do we pick?
So we decided to go with the gut cleansing pills. Now the reasoning for this is we have a lot of content that is available to use on TikTok that we're gonna use for inspiration, right? And then we have a lot of angles that we can use and go off of from that. So it's a really good product that we're gonna be able to launch. Very confident in this, let's get it.
All right, guys, well, you heard it here first. Now, Chris, it is time to build the store. You've built stores before, right?
I've built stores before, yeah.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna let you take care of building the store. Come back to me with the store, and then I'll help you kind of iterate at the offer, colors, and whatever. Okay. Sounds good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's do it.
All right, man. Let's go.
Run it. Now we just put Chris to his first test for building out the store. We narrowed down to a product that I feel like is going to hit. Now, obviously, building the store isn't the easiest part of the business model, and I'm expecting Chris to have some issues. So what we're gonna do, wait it out, see how the store goes, and tomorrow I'm gonna help him revise it and get it ready for launch. So stay tuned, guys. We're going strong here. I think this is gonna be a good product test, and if we get the first one right, I mean, I'm 1 for 1, baby. I'm 1 for 1, but we'll see. I'm expecting trial, I'm expecting error, but at the end of the day, we might get lucky. Let's see.
Would you take on another student if this goes well?
I'll take on a couple students if this goes well. I mean, if this goes well, we'll do it. Let's do a giveaway. All right, bet. If we get this first product, comment down below if you think we're gonna get the first product to hit. But if we do, let's do a little giveaway. We'll give away some winning products and $1,000 to a random comment.
Ooh,
Let's do it.
Yeah,
let's do it. Let's do it.
Now that we narrowed down a few potential winners, it's time for Chris's real test. Building a winning store that stands out. After a solid research session that day, I sent Chris home with a mission to finalize the product and start setting up his store. But to be honest, dropshipping isn't easy, especially for a beginner like him. So I decided to check on him on the next day to see how things are going.
Oh, did you finish the store?
I finished it, bro. Look at this. So we ended up going with the brand name Refined. So I got the brand name here. We got the reviews for the social proof, obviously. Now we have the different supplies, the different variants. We got the 30-day supply, we got a 60-day supply, and also a 90-day supply. So that is a little bit of a higher AOV offer we can do here. We got a little bit of a benefit here, just to add some more trust to the customer. We got the add to cart, of course. There's a little benefit here. I think he'll like it, yeah. Samir's been busy all day, but he's finally free. So let's see what he thinks of the store.
All right, so
Finish the store.
All right. How long did it take you?
It took me about an hour, I would say.
An hour?
Yeah.
All right, I like the offer you got going on here. We don't know the price points yet, so $39.99 is a good base, good default. Man, you're making my job easy, bro. You're making my job easy. Okay, all right, there's one big thing we're missing. One big thing.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun. It's gonna be before and after images.
Okay.
Before and after images are huge. Typically what we'll do is, like, I've seen people do this before where they'll literally run a before and after image as like the first image, which is a bit aggressive. I don't recommend it. What we'll do is for the second image, the first two are fine. It needs to be product image, before and after, and then all the ones you have here.
Okay.
So at least 2 before and afters.
Even if you stop drinking for a while, there's still tons of bacteria and toxins just sitting in your liver. So my dad's an alcoholic.
So this is obvious on what the angle is. He's talking about detoxing, like alcohol detoxing, right? Because for example, when someone looks at our product page, they have to know what the outcome is that they're buying.
Facials, I do my PRP injections, I like eat really well.
So off the bat, we know with this creative too, she's talking about acne and hair loss, right? So that's why this is such a banger product, bro, because like even if like the initial angles don't work, there's so many more angles we can explore. And under the description right here, you can include somewhere that it helps with like hair and everything as well, just a little bit. We're gonna keep it a bit broad.
What do I do on the homepage? Because I really want to make sure like the whole website like is perfect,
Doesn't matter, bro. We're gonna be driving all our traffic to the product page anyway. Like for example, when someone clicks on our ad on Facebook, they're gonna go straight to the product page, not the homepage. And I promise you, 99% of people will not even go to the homepage. So to be honest, right now, our efforts are better spent focusing on the creatives, focusing on the offer, than wasting your time on the homepage because no one's gonna go here.
All right, so I got some really good advice and feedback from Samir on the website. Now, big question I forgot to ask him is how do I actually ship the products to the customers? Yo, Samir, could you come here?
Yeah, we use a private supplier. The same supplier that I'm gonna plug you with is the same supplier I use for all my 8-figure brands. It's the same supplier all my friends use. It's like the most plugged up suppliers. It's like they connect directly to the store. You talk to them on Skype or WhatsApp. You get the quote, and it's like from there, it's super easy. So just text me your Skype. I'll connect you with the supplier. We'll get the quote. Pricing is going to be huge, right? So I know you put it at what, $34.99?
$39.99.
39. Let's go back to it really quick. $3.99 for standard and $6.99 for express. That's like the little setup we do. It doesn't really do a lot. So like the thing is, you want to price your products what you feel is justified for the outcome of that product. Like for example, this is not a bad price point. You actually started off good here. $39.99 plus shipping, so we'll be like $45. That's on the higher side, which is good. You want to sell on the higher side, right? So let's see what the COG is. I think the cost will probably run us, let's take a guess. I'm gonna say $8. What do you think?
Yeah, I would say
$8? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna run us $8. We sell it for 40. That's 44. That gives us a $34 break even CPA.
That's good.
Did I do that right?
Yeah.
Chat. Comment below. Did I do that right? Yeah. Okay. No, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. So ideally, you want above a $30 break even CPA.
Okay.
You never want to sell a product that's below a $30 break even cost per acquisition.
Okay.
Never, because you'll have so many fluctuations. Even if you can get to scale, it will never stay consistent. Like never. So yeah, we'll see what the cost of good is. I'll connect you on Skype and we'll take it from there.
Okay, man. Sounds good.
See you.
All right, guys, it is currently October 22nd. We are out here in Singapore, as you guys can see from this insane view. Now, we're almost ready to launch the ads. There's a couple more things we have to do in order to launch them. So Samir is handling the ad account. We are going to be using an agency ad account, so he did provide that for us. So now what I have to do is create the Facebook page and also the pixel so we can get started and run the ads.
Chris's first real challenge came up a lot earlier than I expected, but like every other business situation, it's about how you handle the setbacks. He's learning fast. In the next few days, we'll determine if he's going to be able to hit the 31-day goal.
So this is the ad account here. What we're gonna do is create a page. I wasn't gonna document this, but I decided why not. Facebook does not want to load, so I'm on the Wi-Fi here, and for some odd reason, it does not want to load. All right, so it finally loaded, and I already had this page, Try Refined, created. This was actually from one of my old stores I was running with the exact same brand name, Try Refined. So I already had the page created. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up Photoshop here. I created a brand new document. Now all I'm gonna do is head over to the text tool right here, and I like to do a black on white text. So we're just gonna go here and we're literally just gonna type in refined. So I just typed in the text refined, added a little period at the end, and this is going to be our profile picture. So it's nothing crazy. Actually, what I went ahead and did is I added some spacing, or actually this kind of makes it more compressed, so I did -75, and I really like how this looks, so we're gonna go with this instead. All right, so the page is created, as you guys can see here. Try Refined. We got the new profile picture on there as well, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna create the pixel as well, so we can link it to our store. And yeah, let's get it.
All right, me and Chris are sitting here getting lunch, and I just realized really quickly, Chris forgot to add reviews to the store. So we're about to add some reviews. Chris, have you added reviews before?
I've used reviews, but I've used apps like Luke's or Review to add reviews.
So I've used all those apps, but the best one I have to recommend is Vitals, because Vitals is like a 40-in-1 app. I have no affiliation with them, but we literally use it for all our stores. So like for example, right now, as they can see, no reviews on the store. We do have testimonials down here, but this isn't really gonna like push the customer to buy. It's really, really important. We set up some reviews up here, about like 1,000 reviews, right? So what we'll do is we'll use Vitals, this app right here, easily install it. It's only like $30 a month, not that bad. This is a secret with reviews. I'll tell the audience so you can learn as well. We're gonna have 1,000+ reviews, and how we do that is the first 10 to 20 we'll edit it ourselves, tailored towards the product. And then what we'll do is we'll find a random AliExpress listing that's similar to this product, has a lot of reviews. We'll import maybe like 1,000-ish of those reviews that are similar to this product and just have them as what we call filler reviews. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
All right, gotcha.
All right, guys, we just launched the ads. They went live. So all we did was a $50 CBO fully broad. I see a lot of people on YouTube here talking about you have to target interests and all this, you know, do ABO structure and everything like that. But Samir preaches just doing completely broad, wide open CBOs, and that's the way to do it. That's what you do when you're testing. That's what you do at scale. That's literally all you need to do. Do not focus on on your media buying strategy, like doing bid caps, cost caps, you know, ABOs, interest targeting, all these crazy ad strategies or anything like that, because none of it really matters at the end of the day. The only thing that matters is your creative. You have a shit creative and you try to do like bid caps and cost caps and all these fancy methods to try to get your, you know, your CPA slightly lower or whatever the case may be. It's not gonna work, or maybe it might work a little bit. The main thing we're obviously focusing on is creatives, and not just good creatives, but a high output, a high volume of good creatives. All right, honestly, man, I'm really looking forward to these ads going up. This is honestly gonna change my life. This is gonna help change my life doing this store with Samir, and more importantly, learning the essentials, learning how e-commerce works, because Samir, multi-millionaire through drop shipping. He's done well over 8 figures in revenue across all of his e-commerce stores over the last couple years. So it's honestly amazing to learn from him, and I'm super excited to take all of this knowledge and information and to apply it to our store as well, and also some of my own future stores, because learning this information is absolutely priceless and it will change my life. You know, currently right now, I'm living with my parents, 20 years old. I live in about an hour north from Miami, and as soon as I make this work with e-commerce, I'm moving right down to Brickell. I actually just woke up. I went to sleep at about 6 a.m. And if I can check if we got a sale. Holy shit, let's go, bro. Look at that. Look at that, boys. Look at that. First sale. Oh, baby. Look at that. Hell yeah, boys. Look at that. First sale, 1 order. There we go. $43.98. Very, very first sale today. And if we go to the ads manager, as you guys can see here, we have a 3.23% click-through rate, 1.76% CPC, a $56 CPM. Very, very good actually, and we spent about $29.96. So if we do the math on our break-even CPA, so as you can see, we have a 5.5x multiple on our product, and we also have a 1.22 break-even ROAS. That is fucking amazing. That is very, very good. We have a $36 break-even CPA. That right there is very solid. So we went ahead and spent $30 on ads, and we got a return of 1 sale. And again, $35 break-even CPA. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Got the first sale. Exciting. Let's get it, boys. Yo, boys, I just got out of the shower. As I was getting out of the shower, I had my ringer on. Don't worry, I got a towel on. I'm not naked, but I had my ringer on, and I heard that glory cha-ching. And if I go take a look at my phone right here, boys, look at this. Look at that. Boom, Shopify, and we head here. Look at that, refined, baby. Look at that. We got a second order on day 1. 2 orders, day 1, bro. Let's fucking go, dude. That is so exciting. All right, bro, so it's day 1. Day 1 is complete. Spent $33, and we made back $87. Yeah. So we are profitable on day 1.
Yeah, did you think it was gonna hit this fast?
Dude, honestly, I did. I had confidence in these creatives. These 5 creatives, these AI ones that I made, they were very good. They took like 20 hours to make in total.
Hey, well, it only gets easier from here. But let's show the audience a little bit.
Yeah. So if we go here, I think it was the 23rd then. So if we go here, it's spent $33 total. It did not spend the full amount because we did not launch.
Refresh it too so they know it's like not
so if we go here, refreshing the page here, as you guys can see, it spent $33. It doesn't show any of the sales here, but that is normal for Facebook. They never really track.
Go back over to show them the Shopify now.
Shopify here, as you guys can see, we're gonna do a little refresh. So $87 in sales. We got 2 orders, 3% conversion rate. Not bad.
Not bad for a start. And like now that we know that it's somewhat market fit, it's really easy for us to move forward because the steps are pretty straightforward, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna keep making creative that are similar to the one that is working so we can scale up. At the end of the day, you don't scale ads, you scale content, right? So we're gonna make as much content as possible. We'll play around with the offer a bit. We'll add some upsells, and I think just based off of the ROAS we have right now, because this is like a 3 ROAS.
Something like that,
yeah. 3 to 4 ROAS. I think within a week we can get to like a couple grand a day in sales pretty easily. And yeah, we'll keep scaling. It's not hard, and I think a lot of people watching this now will probably realize that from A to Z, it's just confidence, right? We saw the product, we saw the content, we said it was gonna work, we launched some creatives, it's gonna work, we're gonna keep launching creatives, we're gonna keep doing what we're already doing, and you guys will notice how quickly this shit works. You just keep doing the right things, you keep moving forward. It's pretty simple, man. I mean, how do you feel though? I mean, you should feel like surreal.
Bro,
right?
dude, it feels really good getting those first couple sales on day 1. You know, seeing that profitability on day 1, you know, it is a very good sign. Being profitable on day 1 is a very good sign. So
for sure,
it's good.
For sure. Have you learned a lot so far? How's the journey going?
Yeah, I've learned a lot about website site creation, right? Offer structure, that's obviously what we're doing. Super simple offer. We'll keep it simple, and if it works, we can double down and, you know, do some other stuff. But then obviously like creatives, hyper focusing on making like the best creatives possible. Like these AI ones, so far it's working. I mean, 2 sales day 1, it's not bad at all.
100%. So what we're gonna do now, like I said, is we'll keep making more creatives. We'll keep pushing out content. We already have a lot of creatives to launch every day, so every day we'll keep launching more campaigns. And I think it's just gonna keep going up from here, man. I mean, it's pretty straightforward stuff. To me, it's just another day, and trust me, it's only up from here, bro.
Oh yeah, bro.
Let's run it.
All right, sounds good.
The first sale is always the toughest, but it's the most rewarding. Now that Chris has crossed that bridge, it's time to scale the store and turn this into a real business. Next few days are gonna be about growth, and trust me, it won't be easy.
As you guys can see, the store is going well, and to be honest, I was a bit nervous because, look guys, I run my own portfolio of e-commerce brands. We don't really test products too much nowadays because we just scale. We have brands, we might launch a brand here and there, but I'm really focused on scaling my own businesses. So this was really putting my own skills to the test to see if we could really take Chris to a profitable store, and to my surprising, and to most of your guys' surprisings as well, we did it. And honestly guys, it just goes to show when you know what you're doing, it's not that hard. We know what products to pick, we know how to launch our ads, what strategies to use, how to set up our stores, what offers to use. We know everything. So book a call below. I hope to see you guys on the call.
All right, I did find a couple more videos that I'm gonna use for the ads. So we're gonna download the videos, put them on my computer, and then I'm gonna make some more ads. So the main, most important thing is going to be the hooks, of course, right? And this is a mindset that I'm adopting moving forward as well. So instead of looking for like the next winning product, but unfortunately for most cases, that's not really what's gonna happen. So it's mostly gonna be your creatives that carry 9 times out of 10. You are gonna have that one off where you find like an insane product, and with like a couple creatives, it somehow magically works. But the reality is that's more than likely never going to happen. But like I said, you have winning creatives, not winning products. Oh, and this is something I did not mention. We're gonna up the campaigns to 2 a day. So previously we're doing 1 campaign a day, $50 budget, 5 ads at each CBO. Now we're gonna be doing 2 CBOs a day every day moving forward, and then we're gonna ramp it up even more. So we're gonna go from 2 CBOs a day to 3, then to 4, then to 5, then to 6, and we're gonna go absolutely crazy on the creative volume. But we're gonna make some aggressive duplicates of the campaign if it continues to hold up. Probably tomorrow or the day after. I will keep you guys updated. Yo, what's up guys? It is currently Sunday, October 27th, and I'm gonna update you guys exactly where we're at. We're seeing some amazing progress so far, but there's also some issues that I want to address as well, because like I said, there's gonna be issues and there's also gonna be great results. So there are a few issues that we're encountering at the moment, but there's also some really good results that I want to share with you guys as well. Here we got 2 sales on the ads manager, and it's all coming from this original campaign right here. So liver cleanse CBO1, all coming from this original campaign. And basically what we want to do for this one is we're going to actually bump it up. So we're at a 2.15 ROAS on the campaign. For some reason this says a 4 ROAS. This is completely inaccurate. These ads are not even live yet, so that is a bug. But we're at a $23 CPA right here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to bump this by 20%. So this first CBO, we're at $72. We're going to bump it to $85. So 20% here, $85, publish that, and that'll be good to go. And if we also take a look at the click-through rates, cost per clicks, so Samir tells me to not worry about any of these metrics, the cost per click or the CTR, simply because the only thing that matters is your ROAS and your CPA. Now we're going to talk about the issue. So if we go here, we're going to click into one of these campaigns, and I think it was the recent one here. Yep. Like I mentioned last night, we launched a Dr. Sebi angle, but unfortunately it did not go well at all. Reason being, not because the ads were bad, but because we ended up getting ad rejection. So if you click into the ad set here, as you guys can see, boom, rejected. Look at that. Ads are getting rejected. So this one's rejected. This one is active, and we have 3 preparing for like the last 15 hours, so that's ridiculous. Now if you guys do e-commerce yourself, you're gonna get these issues. It's just part of the game. Now I'm gonna see what Samir wants to do from here. He does have an insider that we can use, so pretty much like somebody at Facebook that can go in and manually approve these ads. So we might do something like that. I'll see what he says, but for now we're just gonna let everything run, let this optimize, let all the campaigns do its thing. We're gonna be launching 2 campaigns like I mentioned yesterday. We started at 1 a day, now we're doing 2 a day. We're gonna ramp it up to like 3, 4, 5 a day in the next few days. days or like the next couple weeks. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. We're also gonna get our own product photo. So I talked to Samir, and basically somebody can copyright you for stealing their images, and that's not good. Your Shopify, you know, your product page can go down for like a day or whatever. You might have to make a new one. Your ads, you're gonna have to replace the link to your website and your ads. It's very annoying, and that you do not want that to happen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over to Fiverr, and I'm gonna get some product images made for our brand. All right, so we're on Fiverr right now, and I searched up listing images. So this is a good keyword. If you guys are using Fiverr and you need your own product photos as well, search up listing images. Basically, you're gonna see these graphics designers here. So we're gonna hit continue on the package, and we're gonna purchase this, and I'll show you guys exactly what I put for the details in order to get these really good product images. All right, it's about 9 a.m. the next morning. So we take a look at Ads Manager here. This is showing us the last 3 days, or really like the last 2.5 days. The new campaign is absolutely cooking. So we have 3 sales here, $16 CPA, and yeah, CTR is very good, CPC is very healthy, and then the same with ROAS. ROAS is 3.29. So we have over 3 ROAS on the very first day on this new campaign. Very, very solid metrics. And like I mentioned yesterday, one of the ads in the Dr. Sebi got rejected, and it's still performing very well out of 3 ROAS. That is a very, very good sign. Like I mentioned, these Dr. Sebi videos for these type of products absolutely print. And like I said, I'm going to talk with Samir, and we're going to go over all of these metrics. We're going to see what we should do moving forward and how we're going to optimize these campaigns. Currently in the hotel right now. I'm going to go downstairs, meet with Samir, and we're going to see exactly what we should do.
The days are going by, and Chris has made some solid progress. He's gotten over the hump of making his first sale, and now we're entering a whole different phase of the journey: scaling. Scaling is where most people struggle. Getting that first sale is tough, but turning it into a real consistent stream of revenue is where it gets really tricky. So I decided to check in with Chris and see how he's handling the increased traffic.
All right, man, we finally crossed $1,000 in sales.
First store we tested, yeah, man, it was a hit, bro. I mean, once you know, you know. So yeah, 1,000 in sales profitably. How do you feel?
Pretty good, bro. Now we got to scale it up. We got to take a look at the ads manager and, you know, cut some campaigns, you know, bump some budgets and optimize it.
Show me what's going on in the ad account.
Yeah. All right, so here we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 active campaigns, and a couple of them are performing very well, and a couple of them might need to be cut. So
okay, so yeah, here's what we need to do. Because we're doing progressive creative testing and we keep putting up new creatives, the issue is now we have to start cutting some bad creatives as well, right? So we'll cut some of these campaigns that aren't doing good today and last 3 days. We can see that, for example, this has no purchases. We could probably cut this. I'm gonna keep these 2 original ones because we know one of them is doing good. We can cut this one, honestly. These are the variations, I told you to make, right?
Yeah.
Dr. Sebi one. So why did we make it? What happened? I guess talk to them a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we initially launched our first CBO, and it was 5 AI ads, and one of the angle was Dr. Sebi. The other, it was a bunch of different angles, like smoking angle. There was an alcohol angle. There was a couple different angles, but the Dr. Sebi one, which was targeted towards Black women, ended up getting like all the spend. So that was obviously the one that Facebook liked the most, and it was the one that's obviously working.
Look, guys, you don't scale ads in 2024. You scale content, and that's what I've been teaching Chris here. Is when a specific creative does well, it's up to you to make more variations of that. What we'll do is we'll show you guys some of the creatives he's made. Put it on the screen somewhere so you can see it. But yeah, those creatives do really well, and we're gonna keep making more creatives like that. Keep expanding. What we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try and media buy properly. So cut the wrong campaigns, make sure the right ones are spending. Continue to do bumps later into the week. Hopefully we get better results, so we can then do some horizontal dupes. Those are like taking like $250 budgets, $500 budgets, really spending more on the ad account. And most importantly, we're gonna try and come up with a higher AOV offer. That's where the real scale comes into play, right? Because now we have validation that people want this product. So we're gonna find a way to increase the AOV, the average order value on our product. Maybe we have like a new landing page with like an ebook or something that we can justify pricing it higher. But besides that, man, I mean, how do you feel, bro? How do you feel?
It's going good, bro, but just to start, bro.
Yeah, you're excited to scale this thing up. Eager. Very hungry. All right, well, let's get to it, man.
All right, man, let's go.
All right, guys, we're back here, and today's a good day.
It's a good day, man. We were profitable yesterday.
Profitable. Let's show the people real quick. As you guys can see, we were profitable on $400 in sales, just so you guys know it's legit as well. All the orders are completely legit. Super solid. Yeah, so, and let's show them the ad spend as well so they know.
So you guys see right here, 179 in ad spend.
So as you guys can see, we cut a couple campaigns yesterday. we launched more creatives of what was working, and now we're ready to scale, right? We're at what, with 3 ROAS?
We're on to 3 ROAS.
Yeah, so we did like what, like a $250 of profit yesterday?
Something like that.
Yeah, that's a good start, man. That's a good start. I really do think we can take this thing to the moon. So how do you feel, Chris? What's going through your head right now?
It's just the beginning. We're gonna have to keep launching creatives consistently, and then cutting campaigns that aren't working, and then eventually scale.
You're ready to scale, man. I can see it in your eyes.
Ready to scale.
So as you guys know, I run a portfolio of my own e-com brands, and Chris has seen some of those brands as well. We've seen how we're doing over $1 million a month with our brand. We're doing like 80K a day actually between our portfolio. So he sees that and he knows what's possible. So with these results, he's eager to scale. I'm eager to scale. We'll take this thing to the moon. I think right now the main focus is getting Triple Well set up so we can properly track our margin. And just more creatives, man.
Yeah.
More creatives. As you guys can tell, most of the video we're just talking about creatives and launching creatives because that's the name of the game. You don't scale ads, you scale content. That being said, we're in good standing right now.
Yeah.
Let's run it up, bro. All right, fuck it.
Profitably.
Yeah.
Which for the first product we tested, that's rare. I wouldn't say we got lucky, but it doesn't happen a lot. But I'm curious, like what are some of the things that you learned throughout this video that maybe you want the people at home to take?
So I would say creative output is the most important thing. You have to test a lot of creatives, as you mentioned. You don't have winning products, you have winning creatives, right? So if you see people that are scaling a product, let's say they're doing 10K days, typically they have 1 or 2 winning creatives that carry their momentum. So that's something that he taught me. Another thing is to continue testing over and over. So if you're not seeing success right away, tweak the offer, keep testing more creatives, and then see if you can make it work. And if it doesn't work, then you can switch products, but test everything out first.
100%, and I'm actually proud of you, man, because the way we test products is, as you guys saw, we have a lot of high creative output, and you filled in, right?
Yeah.
It's not easy to fill in those creatives. You got to edit the AI ones, you got to rip the rippable ones, you got to organize. There's so much that goes into that, and we also had that tracking issue too.
Yeah,
that was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like we didn't know where our sales were coming from, so we had to set up Triple Whale and do all that. So we went through a lot in this video, but we made a grand profitably. We can definitely scale up the store. I mean, maybe in a part 2, who knows, but yeah, man, it was a pleasure, and let's do it again sometime.
It was good, man. Yeah, all right. Hell yeah.
It's been almost a month since Chris and I sat down to first begin this challenge. And when we started, he was a complete beginner. He maybe had some stores behind him, not many sales, and definitely did not know how to scale a dropshipping business. But now, I can confidently say, he's a pro who's made his first sale and is on track to building a multi-million-dollar store.